Today we're checking out the Levitate by Sonicake, which is an incredible combo delay and reverb pedal that's sitting just at 55 bucks right now. You can find it on Amazon or purchase directly from the Sonicake website. Links are going to be in the description. Basically, on the reverb side here, we have a single control for mix and a control for the decay of the reverb, which is set permanently at a kind of plate reverb sound. And then on the delay pedal side, it's a digital delay, lossless. You're not really losing any fidelity like you would from a tape or an analog echo. And we have controls here for feedback, time, and then a volume for number one for the dry sound of the guitar, the unaffected sound, and then a volume for the wet sound, the delayed sound. It operates with a standard 9-volt power supply like any other pedal would. There's no battery port, in case you were wondering. The pedal in the box just comes with a single instruction manual, very simple to use, and some Velcro as well, if you just want to throw this on a pedal board right away. So let's take a second and dive into the Levitate. I'm just playing through a couple of the favorite sounds that I was able to come up with. It takes a standard DC 9-volt center tip negative supply like any other guitar pedal would. There's no battery port on the outside of it, but it does come with Velcro, so you can attach this to your pedal board without having to get anything else. This is a great pedal for the money, and yeah, it does have tap tempo. It's a little clunky to get to that. We're going to talk about that in just a second. To record all this, I'm playing my Fano TC6, which is a little bit like a Telecaster with TV Jones Supertron pickups in it, and we're heading through the Levitate into the front end of the Mesa Boogie, which is normally a little bit of a distorting amp. It's set pretty clean so you can hear the reverb and the delay in their full fidelity. It's being mic'd with a Cascade Fathead ribbon mic and into an API preamp. So the Levitate is definitely capable of more kind of run-of-the-mill reverb and delay sounds. And so to showcase them in this next part, I'm just going to run through each of these settings and show off the minimum and the maximum values for each of them. So this reverb control here, starting with just reverb, knob at the topmost left side here. It says reverb. It's actually a mixed control. It's a blend in between the wet and the dry sounds. So at completely counterclockwise, we have just the dry sound of the guitar with no reverb, and then at maximum, it's only actually about a 50-50 blend between reverb and the unaffected sound. Might be a little bit more than 50-50, a little bit more reverb than that, but it's definitely, the dry sound is not completely gone. I'll show you how to do that in a second if you need that. And then, of course, the decay knob is just controlling the length of the reverb. It's a plate algorithm the entire time, but if you sit in these kind of lower decay settings and turn up the reverb, it almost sounds like you're in a smaller room with hard surfaces. For the delay side of things, This is only a little unique in that we have two volumes here, so one for the dry, unaffected sound and one for the delay tone. Probably where you're going to want to live most of the time is with the dry maxed out here, where it's going to be the same volume as if the pedal were bypassed. And then you'll just set the level for the delay signal to taste. The feedback and time do exactly what you would think. So we're going to start here with the time control at minimum. And then the feedback control does exactly what you would think it would do. So this sets the amount of repeats. Is it 1 at minimum? And as you start to get to maximum here, you're going to hear it sustain in a... It's not quite getting out of control and going completely crazy, but it is self-oscillating. So that's going to sit there for a minute or two until it eventually dies away. And you can hear that the repeats are pretty clean as well. In other words, unlike an analog like a bucket brigade or a tape style delay, the delays on a digital style delay stay pretty pristine. They don't decay in quality the more they repeat. Lastly, I just want to go over the secondary functions of the two foot switches here. So on the delay side, right, we'll turn on the delay and then we can press and hold, and that's going to get us tap tempo once this starts flashing. So right now it's flashing the tempo of the time setting. But we can tap in our own delay tempo to override that. The secondary function of the reverb switch is going to be to control tails. So when you switch the pedal off, do you want the reverb to decay naturally from where it's at, or do you want it to instantly switch off? So let's crank that so we can hear it. Right now it's set to completely kill the signal. If you want to, you can press and hold this. Now it's going to let that decay naturally. And this goes the same for the delay side. Thanks for checking out my demo of the Sonicake Levitate. If you're considering purchasing the pedal and would like to support the channel and what I do here, check out the links in the description. Those are affiliate links, so I'll earn a small commission if you buy through them. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Have a great day.